Well, back everyone. Are we all fully recovered from the last time we were in my kitchen?
What just happened?
No? No. Imagine I started this video, I'm like, we're gonna make a giant sugar cookie. We are not making anything giant, but we are making cookies. This is honestly my favorite time of year because it is fully appreciated and acceptable to make 4 billion different types of cookies. This is my time, everyone. This is my time to shine. So today we are here and we are gonna be making Tasty's best ever sugar cookie recipe, and we are going to be comparing it to one that I have baked before in my home and I thought was really good, a very standard, more basic sugar cookie recipe. We are going to be decorating them. I have gel food coloring and sprinkles. Don't worry, Chris will be joining me later. I will make him decorate something. Fun fact about Chris, he is talented at many things, and art isn't one of them. We all have flaws, and that's okay. Mine are probably gonna be terrible too if I'm honest. So make sure if you haven't already to click the subscribe button, thumbs up if you like cookies, make a lot of them here. And let's dive into this first recipe, which I'm very proud of myself. Pre-measured everything in advance. I feel like a true chef. Chefs do that, right? You put them all out on like a big tray like this, right? I even measured them all in I'm so proud of myself. Just pat my back right there. I don't know why I pulled this out. I'm gonna need this space for like the stand mixer. Where is she? I need a good name. I was going with Stan, but I feel like that's so basic. I feel like she needs like a name like Francesca. I feel like that would like really make a lot of impact when I get mad at her for the things that I do. And also this is facing the wrong way because my camera's up here. Hold on. Oh, that's not safe. Let's try that again. There we go. Good job. So I have the list of ingredients on my phone right here for this recipe, and it is, it's a little bit more involved than any sugar cookie that I have tried before. So I'm kind of excited about it. Some interesting like decisions of what went in here. So in goes the butter. It's a lot of butter. That's for 12 cookies, by the way. 1.5 cups of granulated sugar and the cream cheese. That didn't work the way I expected it to. Guess I need a spoon to get the other stuff off the other spoon. This is so extra tasty. Okay, let's cream this. All right, that's looking fluffy. Love it. Now I need to add an egg, 2 egg yolks, save the whites for something else, and vanilla and also almond extract. Now I am allergic to nuts, so I'm not adding the almond, though I'm sure that would add a nice flavor element. How much is it? 1/2 teaspoon. So really not that much. So in go the eggs. Oh, it didn't say one at a time, did it? No, it didn't. Oh, and then 1 teaspoon of vanilla. I need to scrape down the sides of the bowl. It's probably a good thing to do before I mix this all together. And I'm sure it's probably like flour and stuff next. Yeah, salt and flour. Oh, sifting the flour. This is what happens when you read the ingredients, but you don't actually read the instructions. You miss things like sift the flour. All right, mixity mix. Come on over here, Hilda. Just gonna try out different names until one sticks, you know? So I'm gonna add 1 teaspoon of kosher salt, flour into the sifter, and then to this flour, we're gonna add some baking powder, 1/2 teaspoon, and 2 teaspoons of cream of tartar. Honestly, this is like a very involved, like this has a lot of different ingredients and all these little things that I wouldn't have even thought. Like, I don't know who's in the Tasty kitchen being like, you know what this needs? A tablespoon of cream cheese. That will make the difference. But I think it'll be interesting comparing this to a more standard sugar cookie recipe, which is a really good one, and just see if there is like a good difference between the two. That's what I'm all about. I want to find the best cookie, even if I have to eat it off the floor. Feels like the Friends episode where they eat the cake off the floor.
It's really good.
All right, got the baking powder, and now we shall sift it. Now this is definitely like snow. It's what it looks like outside most of the time, starting like October 30th. Whoops, forgot to pull back my hair. There we go, that's better. And now what they want me to do is they want me to put in a little bit of flour, fold it, Then, because again, this is just a very extra recipe, then you dump in the rest and then put it on low speed. Then everything should be good. Then we can get to baking. Oh, I'm excited. Put a little bit in there. Looking good. I'm excited. All right, now what do I need? Do I need like a rolling pin or something? Shape the dough into a flat disc, wrap tightly in plastic wrap, chill in refrigerator for at least 2 hours or up to 3 to 4 days. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. I should have known, you know, like that this would be a 2-hour wait in the fridge type recipe. I should have guessed this. It's already over the top. It has cream cheese in it. It's fine. It's fine. I will use this time. We'll make the other dough, get that all cookie cuttered out, and then I can bake it and start decorating it while the other one's resting. It's okay. It's okay. We got this. All right. You come with me, you extra dough. Now that is something I feel like everyone could use. A little extra dough, you know? I'm gonna blame it on my stand mixer. Francesca, why didn't you tell me that I would have to rest the dough? All right, let's dump her out. And get her all plastic wrapped up into a flat disc. Do I need to like roll this or something? All right, looks like they don't. They just kind of, in the video at least, like kind of I don't know what I'm doing. They have like a really big, like industrial plastic wrap. I just have, you know, the residential version. But basically they just seem to like put it all together like this and then squish it down real flat like that. So I'm just gonna like, I don't know, pat this out a little bit.
Keep going.
I didn't read the instructions.
That's the instructions' fault.
I blamed it on Francesca. I have to let it rest for 2 hours. But like, it looks like dough though.
This looks like what Claire makes.
That's all I need is here. And now I have to like flatten it out a little bit. They use their hands for it. And then I'm gonna put it in the fridge. No, they use their hands.
But Claire hits it.
Yeah, but I'm not Claire.
But Claire hits it. Oh yeah, see? Like that. Get it? Yeah, probably too hard.
Don't just sit there. You're not even sitting, you're standing.
I don't get to sit. It's not a milestone.
I'm gonna make the other cookie recipe and let this rest for a bit and then get back to it later on, late into the night, as all our recipes go. Thanks for the vote of confidence. Love you, goodbye. All right, this looks wrapped up. It looks approximate to what they had in the movie video. It's really different, I don't know. I'm gonna go pop this in the fridge. There's a flat piece of real estate right there for me. Sure, that had another purpose, but I'm gonna take it. All right, now I got Hilda back out here. Gertrude, let's try Gertrude. And we are now gonna do the more traditional, classic sugar cookie recipe. This is one, again, that I've used before, that my family really enjoys. So the first thing I'm gonna do is, actually took a picture. I took a picture of the recipe card because I'm gonna lose that. I was like, I don't know where that recipe card is. I bet I took a picture of it, and I did, and I emailed it to myself. And I'm so proud of past Rachel. She knows, she just knows. So the first step is the butter mixture, and this is gonna be controversial. I know not everyone is gonna agree with me on this, but it actually calls for half shortening and half butter. And you know what? Every single one of my cookies that I make is made with butter. And I don't eat cookies to be healthy. I have salad for that. And apparently this helps the cookies from spreading too much, so you get a nice, more stable cookie that you can ice better. It did a good job last time, so I'm just gonna keep doing that. So I weighed this out, and this is 85 grams of butter in here. And then I think it's around 76 grams of shortening, I believe is what I measured it out to be, right? That's what I did? This is what, 205? So much math and baking. 76, 77. Let's just pretend that didn't happen. Put that in there. Do you hear that? That's Chris downstairs. Building our basement. Not our basement, but the furniture that is going into our basement. Actually, we're doing a big reveal, like a big before and after. It's like a big playroom, family room. It's like a bar, bedroom, whole thing. Going up on Saturday. I'm really excited about it. We're like down to the wire now getting this done. So we have 1 cup, there it is. 1 cup of sugar going in, 2 eggs, and a teaspoon of vanilla. All right, let's cream this up. And then I have pre-sifted the flour. We added some baking powder as well as some salt. So now we're going to add that to the ingredients. And I think, is that it? Yeah, that's what I thought. Easy breezy. Beautiful cover girl. I like makeup. That in. Oh, you showed up at a great time.
I don't like the sound of that.
But then you can help me pick out which cookie cutters to use.
Round?
No.
Round is fun.
I was measuring things with grams and it's in the inside. Aren't you proud of me? Measured things in grams, Christopher.
You really want this to work.
I really do. I have to show the people that I know how to make cookies that don't fall on the floor.
Well, the day is young.
Adjusted the camera. Hopefully this is better. You can
Hello.
see us now. So now we just dump it out on flour though, right?
Rest 2 hours?
No.
3.
No. And flour the surface. How much flour do you want on that? I like how I full
I
on
want?
I just gave
That's
you
up
this.
to you, baker. So what is it that I'm doing here?
You're gonna roll it for me.
Okay.
Because I'm getting bored up here by myself. The roller's right here.
No.
Oh. Okay. We'll get fancy. It's not pizza.
Roller 2.0.
This is what Claire uses. Claire doesn't use that. She would judge you.
We could get this for Claire for Christmas.
That's true. Maybe she would appreciate it. I don't know.
It's better. Of course she would.
I don't know how much flour to do. I just put out a whole bunch. Is that too much?
Nah.
Ugh. I don't know what that sound effect was.
This dough feels pretty wet. Just for the record. That is a wet dough. Look at that, y'all.
Ooh. Oh, yeah. She not ready. They're like I must have to add in some more. Did I do the math wrong? I feel like I didn't though. Can I blame the stand mixer for this?
Yeah, it's the same mixer's fault.
Ugh. Gertrude.
Unbelievable.
I'm testing out different names. I don't know which one I like best yet.
It's like with kids, how we spend a week calling our unborn child a different name, testing it out for size.
Yeah, it's true. You gotta do the same thing with your stand mixer. You know? It deserves attention too. So Christopher, how was your birthday?
Delightful. I got steak.
It's true, he did get steak. I didn't make it though, because that would have been terrible and I wouldn't do that to you on your
No.
birthday.
Restaurant made it though.
Yeah, it's
It was
true.
good. My steak's better, but you know, it was good.
What shape do you like best for cookies?
I think it's classic gingerbread man. You gotta choose which limb to bite off first. There's a process to it.
That does sound very reasonable, but which one do you like to decorate the most?
That's a you question.
Why is that so wet? What did I do?
I don't know sugar cookie dough. Is it supposed to be this wet? Was the tasty one this wet?
It was a wet dough,
Okay.
but it wasn't. Maybe it needs to go in the fridge.
Sure. Let's wrap it up and put it in the fridge.
And then we'll take it out.
Yeah.
But not after 2 hours. Thank you.
Helping.
Helping. All right, we're back. And by we, I mean me. But it is many hours later. Small humans are now asleep. And so now apparently is when I do all my baking. All right, first one. Wow, so nice. Many wows. Hopefully this is easier to roll out. And that's the tasty one. I have to keep them separate. Shh, don't ruin my organization.
I need a little time at room temperature.
This dough is so needy. It needs to go in the fridge and now it needs to sit out for a bit.
What is the thickness of this dough supposed to be? I like a thicker sugar cookie myself, so you get more cookie to the icing. Let's cut some out.
All right.
Okay, so which ones go together?
Okay, so we have a snowflake,
Yep.
gingerbread,
Christmas tree, and candy cane. To me,
outdoors.
and candy. Yeah.
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 Well, that was easy. You just went right into it.
Yeah.
All right. I'll start over here then. Yeah. What are you going to decorate on your cookie?
Just a big blob of icing so I can eat it sooner.
That's fair.
Some people call me a visionary.
Oh, I broke it.
It's all gonna get covered in icing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. These aren't going to spread a lot, are they? Oh, what is this?
What did you do?
Gertrude! It does get more difficult the more that this sits out. Wow, I made a lot of cookies here. And that has more dough and that's supposed to be 12 cookies. I don't know what Tasty was thinking. This one's upsetting me. It doesn't look good.
Stop it. I showed it for you.
Thank you. So for this one, we're not doing these two. We're gonna do snowflake and Christmas tree. The outdoors versus the indoors. Battle Royale.
This feels much more like a sugar cookie dough should.
You've done an entire forest. Let me get in here.
Tree army.
There's only 5 snowflakes. Oh no, wait. This guy's gotta go in there too. No, can't save him.
No, he's good.
No, he's not. Nope, put him in.
Probably fine. Unreal. Somehow this feels like the same amount of dough that we started.
Wait, how many have we done?
37.
13, 14, 15, 16 cookies with like half the dough. Tasty is making half pan size. 10 to 12 minutes, so 10, until edges just barely start turning golden brown. Have fun building our basement. Thank you for your help. All right, so made a big mess of icing sugar. It's fine. So we have the first round. This is the original recipe of sugar cookies. You can see that there. They've held their shape really well. They aren't getting too golden, but they definitely are done. Now let's go on to Christopher's Forest. Forest of blobs. My perfectionism is going to kick in, and I am probably going to cut them so they look like trees. And then we have over here the snowflakes and a couple more of the candy canes and stuff. So I've sifted a whole bunch of icing sugar. I have some different like colors and stuff out that we're going to play with. And I'm gonna go and get Christopher now. Where'd you go? You look busy. What you building?
My desk.
Ooh, so pretty, so wood. You wanna help me with icing?
Yeah.
Yeah! You can see what happened to your forest.
Good things?
Guess we're gonna find out.
Those are such beautiful trees. Way to go, Tasty.
Do you see all the icing sugar I put all over our kitchen?
Oh, nice.
I flung a sifter, don't worry about it. Did you just... I turn off the camera and this... It wasn't like that before. Good?
See, look, it all spread out. And this one's missing half of one. Tasty dough.
Christopher,
What?
you didn't even take the bad one.
There are no bad
Why
ones.
did you do that? All right, so let's get to this icing now. So let's add some salt and vanilla. Half a teaspoon of kosher salt. Teaspoon of vanilla extract. And then they said to put all of the wet ingredients on the side and slowly incorporate in all of the dry icing sugar so you don't get any lumps, because obviously royal icing is all about consistency. Almost put it in the center of the bowl and ignored my own advice. And then we're gonna add gel food coloring, but we're gonna divide this into a couple of different colors because, you know, we put in all the effort, we might as well make it look real nice. And it calls for 1/4 cup of pasteurized egg white. Now, being that I am pregnant, I am not going to be using the pasteurized egg white. I am sure it is fine for most people and it would be totally reasonable to use that. I'm going to be substituting that with meringue powder and water instead. And that is supposed to be a pretty accurate conversion. Replacement? Replacement. So I have some meringue powder here as well as some water. And we're just going to whisk a little at a time until everything is incorporated. Oh my gosh. I'm so out of shape. It should not be as difficult as it is. This is embarrassing. All right, so this is the consistency that we have right here. So how close is that to the thicker version that they have in the Tasty recipe? Because they have a thicker one for doing kind of the borders, if you're doing any sort of filling or flooding, I should say. And they also have a thinner one as well that you could also do for flooding. Mine's a little bit thin, so I feel like this is good for the flooding consistency. I feel like I need to work in batches here. I'm trying to think this through. I'm gonna do the snowflakes in blue. Maybe like a blue, like a purpley blue. Ooh. Then I'm gonna add a little bit more sifted icing powder, icing sugar, whatever, for the more like outlines or the red stripes for the candy canes, you know. See, that to me looks like a nice like ribbony consistency. That's, I think, what I want. So one is gonna stay white, that's fine. Red for the candy canes. Let's put some drops of that in. Oh. Rachel! We'll just do red background for the candy canes and white outline. That's not what I wanted. Can I like scoop this out? I think I can save it though. I think I got it. I think I got it all. Is that a little tiny speck of red dye in here? No, it is. Get it out. Oh no, it's spreading. Ah, red is done. White is done. Let's do like a blue now. Like what if I made it more of like a swirl and like dotted some blue in, dotted some purple in, and like swirled it and then tried the like dipping technique, because they had like a couple different techniques on the Tasty website that they did. I'm into it. Toothpick 1. I don't really know where this should go, so I'm just kind of guessing. Should have looked up some instructions on this, but you know what? Sometimes in life. All right, and then let's try and just do a little swirly thing. I'm a little scared to do this right now. What if this turns out horrible, guys? No, I'm just gonna do it. Okay. Okay, so far so good. I'm gonna leave it there before my tendency to try and perfect it takes over. All right, let's test this with one of the snowflakes and just see what happens. I'm kind of excited. We're gonna stick the cookie in. So it's like well coated. Oh no, don't break on me, please. Don't break on me. Lift the cookie out. Shake off any excess. Turn it around. Like it's not bad, right? I feel like the rest of them aren't gonna look like that though. Okay, this time don't press so hard when putting the cookie in the icing, Rachel. Just kind of just gentle. That's what I tell my 3-year-old. Gentle. Oh, I don't think this one's gonna be as good, guys. But still has kind of like a cool pattern to it. You know what? I'm not mad at this technique. I approve. And I do want to give it a minute to just dry slightly, and then I want to put like the little like sparkling sugars on it, because I think that'll look really pretty. Oh, I'm excited about my snowflakes. Okay, last one, and then we need to go on to the candy canes. I'm making a big mess of this. I'm making a big mess. It's fine. Now I'm gonna take a little bit. This is just white sparkling sugar. I feel like I need to do this in my hand. I was gonna do it from the jar, and we both know that that's gonna end terribly. Okay, let's start with a little bit and just see how that looks. Ooh, I put it in the wrong one. I put it in the wrong one, everyone. That one wasn't ready. This one, I bet. Yeah, that one is better. Okay, I was too premature with this one. You gotta wait until it sets, and I forgot which one's set. Wow, I am a mess today. Let's get some of these cutie patoodles. And all I'm gonna do here is I'm just going to spoon some of this into the bag. Oh my gosh, it's already coming out. Ah, at least it didn't get on the cookies. Good for me. It looks like splatters of blood. All right, let me try and like do an outline. Okay, steady amount of pressure all the way around. Oh my gosh, I feel like I'm doing this. This is a lot of fun. I am enjoying myself. We'll try it 2 ways. We'll try spooning some of the white icing in once it's set, and the other one I will try like dipping it in. All about the experimenting here today, people. It's definitely my preferred way of flooding so far. It's much easier than I feel like spooning the icing into it will be. I feel like this icing was a little bit thick. Oops, like smooth it out. Just smooth it out, it's okay. Ooh, should I try my sprinkles now? I feel like I should. Let's first try it on this guy. I think they look beautiful. I do have green too. Like I got a really nice green for the Christmas trees, but I think I want to like trim them a little bit first. Like, I want to at least attempt to make them look more like a Christmas tree, you know? And this could be really great or it could be terrible. I don't know yet. That's kind of looking more like a tree. Huh? Right? I'm excited. I'm excited. Kind of broke it at the top, but that's okay. Because now I can use it like scraps. All right. So, I mean, it's not perfect, but, you know, what Christmas tree is perfect? You always turn it, you rotate it a little bit, missing some branches or something. You just face it towards the wall and pretend it's not there. Let's do another one. That was fun. Just want some nice looking trees. Christopher works so hard on his forest. Want to give him some nice looking trees. Oh my goodness, what have I done to this tree? Oh, Rachel, stop. Stop, just stop. It's the thought that counts, everyone, okay? Plus scraps. We'll do one more, and then I'm gonna see if I can fill these candy canes in. So I just said to take a little bit on a spoon. Careful, Rachel. And you just take a spoonful and you just kind of let it get in there, and you use a toothpick. Well, at least I know the red is all set because I scraped over it with my toothpick and it didn't move. I think I'm gonna add a little bit more water to the next one and just see if that's a little easier. All right, there's one. Oh no, it's spilling out the side. Darn it. And then for the trees, I mixed up the green in with a little bit more water. I tried to make the icing a little bit runnier, just to kind of test that for the dipping technique. And oh no, oh no, Titanic is down. Titanic is down. I maybe saved it. See if I can stick that back together. Christopher, come and see. Come and see my decorating.
Ooh.
You like them?
Yeah.
I tried to fix your trees for you. I didn't do the best job, but I tried. I did a couple of candy canes, and I thought maybe you want to grab a chair and you can do a couple of candy canes. And can
My
you
own chair?
And also, if you want to put ribbons on here with the red, then I can put the little dot sprinkles on top like lights. No?
So what I'd like to do is eat these.
Well, yeah, but we have to decorate them first. And you can't go. So
I have never held a piping bag in my life.
So you need to roll it up. Be careful because it will spray at the bottom.
That's fine. Oh yeah, I'm a natural.
You're so talented.
Yeah. Are there competitions for piping? And are there cash prizes?
I think you get everything. You get all the winnings. Oh,
Yeah.
What are you doing now?
Oh, we're just freehanding here.
Wow. That's masterful. Hey, good job. You know what? I like it.
I do charge for lessons.
Well, I don't think I can afford you. You can see I went a little crazy on that one.
On to the next.
Look at the flair with that though.
The artistry.
Wow, I am so impressed. Now I'm gonna sprinkle some of these on, like lights. I don't know if it's gonna show up like that, but I'm gonna try. What do you think? Does it look like lights? Your only answer is yes.
What about absolutely yes?
Yeah, well, I'll take that as well. Okay, you wanna try them?
Yes.
True cookie, which is tasty. I mean, tasty the recipe. I don't know if it's tasty,
It can
delicious.
do both. Not in my experience, but that is actually good.
I think it's a good cookie.
Yes, consistency is good. It's crumbly. It's a bit more crumbly than I would have expected.
It almost has a shortbread.
Yeah,
A little
it's in the
bit.
range, yeah.
A little bit. Not as heavy, but kind of like that. So let's do that one. What you notice that one's the least
I
pretty one?
assumed that this one was available.
That's the indoor one. I like the shape of it the best. Out of the range, it kept its integrity. Mm-hmm. This one's not as soft.
No, it has a more, to me, traditional sugar cookie structure.
What do you mean by that?
That's what I would associate with a sugar cookie, just a bit more rigid.
You can taste the salt more in the tasty recipe.
That's what I thought.
There's a little bit more depth of flavor in it,
Right.
which I appreciate, and it's a softer cookie. But with softer cookies, you're gonna get more spreading. So if you want pretty ones, I feel like this is the route.
Oh, yes,
And I wouldn't. I don't think I would cook them as long next time.
I will say, this is one of the very few times I've seen Tasty outperform sort of a standard recipe. This is an improvement, I think, overall.
I gotta say, tasty one, really good. Any bakers out there, if you have any advice on how to prevent the spreading but keep the same softness, let me know in the comments because I would like to make those again. But I want it to keep the shape of the cookie more.
Mm-hmm. I owe BuzzFeed an apology. They are good for something after all.
Hey, what about the 2-day cookie? You like that.
I like the one I make better in less than 2 days.
You heard it here first, people. I'm gonna eat cookies now.
Yeah.
And build some furniture.
It's mostly done for today.
Oh, is it? Nicely done.
No, I
Yeah.
had to clean up, but yeah.
Yeah. Well, stay tuned Saturday so you can appreciate and admire all of the hard work that I have done building furniture. It's really good though. It's looking so good.
Building furniture oversells it. I am not handy.
You put it together. You put it all together.
It's flat pack furniture. I have a Phillips head screwdriver.
So let's go and eat some cookies then.
Okay.
Cookies and ramen. That's a thing, right?
Guess that's our sign off now. Well, cookies and ramen, everyone. I want a shirt.
I want a shirt that says cookies
I
and
just
ramen.
want ramen.
Okay, well, check out these videos over our faces. If you missed the cake drop video, you should watch that.
And then never speak of it again.
Thanks so much for watching, everyone. Bye.
Bye.